Have you ever felt lost? Like life was taking you down a path different from what you had planned? I've been there too. For many years, I wandered through a maze of doubts and failures. But one day, I discovered something that changed everything. 7 mirror principles. These principles transform my life, and I want to share them with you. If you're ready for a significant change and want to take control of your own reality, this video is for you. At the end, I'll share a practice that will help you get out of any negative situation and teach you how to ride the wave of success and happiness. So, let's begin the journey to discover these 7 mirror principles. First principle: the world reflects your attitude. Imagine 2 people waking up on the same rainy morning. Both had a tough day yesterday and are in a bad mood. The first, Ivan, sees the rain and immediately sinks into negativity. Great, more rain. The weather is terrible, work is going to be hell, and the traffic, don't even get me started. Ivan has already set himself up for a miserable day. Now consider Pedro, the second person. He looks out the window and thinks, the rain will make the air fresher and cleaner. At work, he'll tackle that problem. And in the traffic, I can listen to my favorite audiobook. Pedro, with his positive attitude, is ready to make the most of the day. See how attitude changes everything? Physicist David Bohm said that our thoughts have a tremendous impact on how we perceive the world. If we focus on the negative, like Ivan, we attract more negativity. But if we focus on the positive, like Pedro, we open ourselves to pleasant surprises and new opportunities. The world is a mirror that reflects our thoughts and emotions. Second principle: unity of soul and mind. Picture having 2 magical mirrors. One reflects your soul, and the other reflects your mind. When the images in these mirrors align, an incredible power manifests, capable of realizing your desires. But what happens when your soul wants one thing and your mind says another? Your soul desires love, but your mind says you can't afford it. The result? A blurry and contradictory image, leading to unfulfilled desires. However, when you align the desires of your soul with the thoughts of your mind, rejecting fears and hatreds, you create a clear and powerful image. This unity generates a force that materializes your desires. Think of a time when you acted with your heart, filled with joy and enthusiasm. Remember how everything seemed to flow effortlessly? That's the unity of soul and mind in action. Third principle: delayed reflection of thought. Think back to when you planted a seed and eagerly awaited the first sprouts. You watered it, gave it sunlight, but after a few days, nothing appeared. Doubt began to creep in. Will it grow? Did I do something wrong? We live in a world of instant gratification, where we want immediate results. However, in life, some things take time. The same goes for our thoughts and desires. This principle teaches us that there is a delay between changing our thoughts and seeing their manifestation in reality. It's like learning to ride a bike. At first, you fall and get hurt, but with persistence, you succeed. Don't give up just because results aren't immediate. Keep nurturing your positive thoughts, and with patience, you will see your desires come to fruition. These first 3 principles start to shape our understanding of how we can transform our reality. Let's continue exploring how these mirrors can help us create a life full of joy and success. Fourth principle: impartial reflection of the positive and negative. The world does not distinguish between positive and negative thoughts. It neutrally reflects everything we transmit. If we focus on our problems and fears, we attract more situations that confirm those negative feelings. But if we focus on what we desire and what makes us feel good, we attract positive situations. Consider constantly worrying about getting sick. Your thoughts dwell on it, and the world reflects this worry, bringing more situations that feed this fear. Now, imagine shifting your focus to your health, repeating to yourself, "I am healthy and full of energy." This change in focus transforms how you experience the world. Remember, the world is your mirror. It reflects what you project. So, choose to project positive and desired thoughts, like "I always have time for everything," instead of "I'm afraid of being late." This simple adjustment can significantly change your reality. Fifth principle: focus on the desired. Have you ever tried to break a bad habit by constantly thinking about it? Focusing on what we don't want only strengthens that habit's hold over us. Instead, focus on what you want to achieve. Stand before a mirror and look for your qualities and positive changes rather than your flaws. This practice helps consolidate a new self-image. Find something positive and celebrate it when you look in the mirror. Henry Ford said, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." Instead of fighting against unwanted thoughts, direct your energy toward creating an attractive image of your desired future. Visualize it. Feel the emotions associated with its realization, and allow the world to find the shortest paths to your goal. Sixth principle: trust and letting go. We have control over situations only when we stop trying to control them. This may seem like a paradox, but when we let go and trust the flow of life, the world begins to collaborate with us. Think of a time when you were going to an unknown place without a map and met people who helped you get there. Sometimes, when we try to control everything, we encounter unforeseen circumstances that ruin our plans. But when we trust the flow of life, things tend to resolve themselves. Your task is to set the direction and take the first step. Be attentive to the signs the world sends you and respond flexibly. There is a higher force in the universe always ready to help if you allow it. Trust the natural course of things, and you will see how the path to your goal becomes much easier. Seventh principle: positive perception of events. Every event can be seen in two ways: positive or negative. Your attitude towards events determines the path you will follow. Think about receiving a gift wrapped in ugly paper. You could discard it or open it to find something valuable inside. Remember the Chinese parable of Farmer Wu, whose horse ran away. Everyone lamented his bad luck, but the farmer responded, "Who knows if it is good or bad luck?" When the horse returned with other wild horses, he said, "Who knows if it is good or bad luck?" His son broke his leg trying to ride a wild horse, and the farmer repeated, "Who knows if it is good or bad luck?" When recruiters took all the young men to war, except his son, because of his broken leg, everyone understood. This shows that seemingly negative events can bring benefits in the future. View each situation with a positive perspective. The world is a neutral mirror reflecting your attitude. Choose a positive outlook, and the world will respond with good things. Practice for escaping negative scenarios. To transform your reality, it's essential to practice a few steps that will help you escape negative scenarios and create a more positive and fulfilling life. Step 1. Awaken your awareness. Start by closely observing your thoughts and feelings. Keep an emotion journal, noting not just your thoughts, but also the feelings they evoke and the situations that trigger them. Set aside 5 minutes a day for meditation, focusing on your breath and repeating, I see myself. I see my reality. Step 2. Drawing your desired reality. Look within and ask yourself what you truly desire and how you want to live. Allow yourself to dream freely, visualizing yourself as an artist, creating a masterpiece of your life. Think about where you want to be, how you want to feel, who is by your side, and what you are doing. Feel this image with all your senses and details. Step 3. Mental programming with affirmations. Now that you know what you want, program your mind for success using positive affirmations. Formulate them in the present tense, positively, such as, I am healthy and full of energy. I am successful in my job. I am happy in love. I live in abundance. Repeat your affirmations every day, morning and night, and whenever you need motivation. You can record them and listen to them throughout the day. Step 4. Trust and letting go of control. Learning to trust the flow of life is crucial. Stop trying to control everything and allow yourself to relax. Accept circumstances with gratitude and trust that the world is taking care of you. Remember the phrase, my world takes care of me. Repeat it whenever you face difficulties or doubts. Practice seeing the positive side of any situation and keep a flexible action plan. Step 5. Practice gratitude. Cultivate gratitude for everything you have and what is to come. Write daily about what made you happy and what you are grateful for. Don't forget to thank yourself for the steps you take towards a better life. Gratitude fills your inner world with positive energy, attracting even more good things. I have walked this path, and I can say that the mirror principles truly work. In the beginning, I was also skeptical about all of this, but when I started applying the principles in my life, I was amazed by the results. Things that once seemed impossible began to happen naturally. I found the love of my life, someone who shares the same values and dreams. I discovered a passion for an activity, and my chronic illness stopped bothering me. I became calmer and more confident, realizing that happiness is in the now, not in the distant future.